Okay guys, Fight Geek here with my prediction for the main card minus the main and co-main events. Just want to run through this real quick. I split this video up for the sake of getting this out on time so you can post your bets. And we are a 15 fight card. So there's a lot to digest here. I figured it might be easier just to split these up. We are on to our main card, and the first fight is McKee versus chimaev. Chimaev, I think he fought like last week or something, but he's a beast. I think he's at minus 1,000 right now, which is pretty stupid to bet on, but there's almost no chance he loses. So if you're building a parlay, I say fire away. It might even be worth putting a couple bucks on the under 1.5 rounds, which is minus 180 right now. Next fight is Sobato versus Cowboy Oliviera. It's a pretty tough fight to bet. They're pretty evenly matched. But I'm a Cowboy fan, so I'm going to go Cowboy here at minus 145. I think it's going to be a good fight. I think it'll be a close fight, and it might even surprise us as fight of the night, but we'll see. Minus 145 Cowboy here. Next is Craig versus Antigulov. I think Antigulov is going to go for the finish here. I think he might burn himself out a little bit. But both these guys are decent on their backs. Both of these guys are decent wrestlers. I think it's a pretty even fight in terms of odds. You know, we're seeing that it's pretty much a toss-up. I think it's, you know, it might be like minus 105 Antigulov right now. To be honest with you, I didn't even look before I posted this. Because I locked it in already at minus 400. Fight won't go the distance. I didn't put a ton on that bet, but I think the odds are showing us that is the safest way to go. So minus 400, fight won't go the distance. I wouldn't bet the house on it, but it's worth a little pepper. Next is Carla Esparza versus Rodriguez. Esparza's plus 150. Rodriguez is minus 180. I really want to bet the underdog here with it being so close, but Esparza did not look spectacular in her last fight over the karate hottie. I don't really think she is great. I mean, she's not bad, but you know, I didn't see what I wanted to see out of her in her last fight. I think Rodriguez is the favorite for a reason, so I'm going Rodriguez here at minus 180. Last fight before the main and co-main event is probably our safest bet for fight of the night. I think these guys are both coming out swinging. We have Werdum against Gustafsson. Werdum surprised me a little bit in his last fight. I think he looked tough, man. And I could see him going the distance. But with that said, I mean, these guys both have hammers. Gustafsson is a much better boxer, so there's a good chance that Werdum might be lights out tonight. But Werdum has a puncher's chance as well. With that said, if we're going with the odds here, and we're going with who the better fighter is, I think Gus minus 315 makes the most amount of sense. I will be back shortly for my co-main and main predictions. Thank you very much. Comment, like, subscribe. It's the Fight Geek.